I have dedicated the 21st section to the definition of corridors and the definition of international transport corridors. Please stay with me. An international corridor is a global network of transportation routes for goods and cargo, including roads, railways, and waterways. It is specifically designed to promote multimodal transport, which can be very beneficial. International corridors can also be very beneficial for economic growth, transit, foreign trade, and the exchange of goods between countries, while also enhancing the security of cargo transport. International corridors are classified as a specific type of transit or foreign commercial corridor. Given Iran's highly strategic and important geographical location, with direct access to Europe, Russia, and the countries bordering the Caspian Sea from the west and north, as well as to the Persian Gulf, the Oman Sea, the Gulf countries, and the vast region of East Asia, including China from the south, Iran can be regarded as a significant and major international trade route. This advantageous position enables Iran to play a crucial role in facilitating the movement of goods and services between continents. Therefore, carefully examining various transit corridors is extremely important and crucial in the process of selecting international transport methods. In this section, as you can see, we have presented the main international corridors that pass through Iran in this image. As you can observe, a great number of corridors pass through Iran, and in that central part, Iran is seen as a major international trade route. In the next part, we're going to examine each of these corridors individually and review the history of their establishment and origin. The first international transport corridor passing through Iran that we're going to review in this section is the North-South Corridor. This international transport corridor was established in 2000 in St. Petersburg, Russia, by Iran, Russia, and India to enhance transport cooperation among member countries. The origin of this corridor is Finland in northern Europe, and its destination is Southeast Asia, the Persian Gulf, and the Arabian Sea. This corridor utilizes maritime and rail transport along the route, connecting northern European countries such as Norway and Sweden through major ports like Hamburg and Amsterdam, to the cities of St. Petersburg and Moscow in Russia. From Russian ports, it extends to southern Caspian seaports like Amirabad, through Central Asian countries like Turkmenistan, to southern Iranian ports such as Shahid Rajaei, and further to southern Persian Gulf ports and Southeast Asian countries like Singapore, as well as countries bordering the Indian Ocean and Persian Gulf such as Qatar and India. As you can see, the North-South Corridor is a very extensive and large corridor that covers a great many countries and routes. The second international corridor we're going to examine is the TRACECA Corridor, to increase regional cooperation among member countries and attract support from international financial organizations and the private sector, as well as to access the Trans-European network. The TRACECA project was proposed in 1993. This happened during a meeting in Brussels of transport and trade ministers from 8 member countries, which included 5 Central Asian republics and 3 Caucasus republics. And based on that, a Near East transport corridor through the Black Sea, the Caucasus republics, the Caspian Sea, and Central Asia was identified between Europe and Central Asia. This corridor is described as the route that has the lowest cost and time to connect Central Asian countries to global markets and their European brotherhood. Among the countries that are part of this corridor, we can name our own country, the Islamic Republic of Iran, Turkey, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Uzbekistan, and Romania. The next corridor is the East-West Corridor, or the old Abrasham Road. As we know, the Silk Road, which is more than 2,000 years old, connects Europe and Asia through Iran. Through this corridor, transit cargoes from China and Central Asian countries in the east and northeast are transported through Iran to the basins of the Caucasus, near Asia, and the Mediterranean Sea basin. This corridor, covering 6 different transportation routes, including routes from Iran to Central Asia, Far Asia, East Asia, and Southeast Asia, Europe and Africa, enables the connection of Europe and Africa to Far Asia through the Mediterranean Sea and passing through Iran. The fourth corridor that we will examine is the South Asian Corridor. This corridor starts from Southeast Asia and crosses the Indian subcontinent through Mir Java, Uzbekistan, and Baluchistan on the southeastern border of Iran, enters the Kalamiroy region of our country, and finally exits the Kalamiroy region of Iran through the northeastern borders, including Bazargan, Razi, and Khosravi on the border of Turkey and Iraq, and extends towards the European and Mediterranean basin.